Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Welcome to WWE SuperCard Season 5 Fusion Chamber Reward Episode 35, 8th Must Be This Tall Pack. If today's video could get 20 views and 5 likes, that would be really amazing. Make sure you guys stay connected with me on social media. Links down below in the description. But ladies and gentlemen, let's go get started with some WWE SuperCard. So today I'm going to be getting started. Let's load into SuperCard. I have some packs I would like to open. I have some stuff I would like to do. And we're going to also play some TVG. I mean Road to Glory, guys. That's what I mean. Road to Glory it stands for RTG. That's the initials for Road to Glory. So if you hear me say that a lot in this video, that's what I mean by that. So we're going to start with our free packs. We always start with our free packs when we do these videos. And the second thing, if we have another pack to open, we start with those. And let's open this first free pack, and then we're going to watch an ad for the next one. And we have the Miz Beast. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to open the pack where we have to watch an ad. And if there's any sound, we'll try to mute it. Yes, I'm muting that. I'm not going to be allowed to play any of the ads or let any of the stuff come out of the ads because, like, if there's any music or anything, I have to be careful what I do. So, if you guys see me playing music in the background of this video, I just want some music to be played when we're, like, doing SuperCard videos, so it won't be kind of boring to you guys that I don't have no music playing. So if you can hear it barely, I have the music playing for you guys, don't worry. So one thing I kind of want to do for this channel is I want to get you guys out here, and I want you guys to be happy about the product you see on the channel. I don't want you guys to be saying, oh Ewa, that's trash content. The content isn't the best. So what I'm going to do, we got Monster Ruby Ride. Yes, we do. 2 credits. And we're going to open our Road to Glory Plus for Glory reward. Is that right? Yeah. We're going to open this one, and we get 5 draft picks. There we go. Next one, we're going to get 5 title matches. That's 1, 2, and this is the 3rd one. This is the 4th one. And this is the 5th one. Good. And we have our enchantment. What is our enchantment going to be? Hopefully it's shattered or something higher. It's a Gothic power. And we also have 10 credits in this one. 5. That's 5. And we have 54 credits altogether. And Quest for Glory reward is next. Let's see what we have here. I believe we get 2 superstars and 1 enchantment. So we have a Neon, we have a WrestleMania 34 toughness, and we have our Neon superstar Shinsuke Nakamura. And we have our Goliath charisma, and we have our WrestleMania 34 Carl Anderson. I had to think. Let's make sure that isn't a pro for me. I really want to check and see if that's not a pro for me. A Neon Pro. Dude, I really hope this is a pro. And that's not the case? What? Shinsuke is not a pro for us. Dude, when are they going to let us get to Shattered Tier? I don't want to complain, but I really want to hit Shattered Tier. Because I've been waiting all day to hit that tier. Hopefully this card that we get, it could be any tier card, and we can hit our tier finally. Let's hope for the best out of this pack. Hope for the best. Fingers crossed. That's something we don't have. Of course not. Of course not. We have 2 members of the Undisputed Era already. We have Roderick Strong. We have I cannot say his name really well. he's in an undisputed era as well, guys. So if you're not evil, why'd you get another neon? Guys, I'm really not happy. I've recently not been happy with the packs I've been getting. I really hope next time we get something better. But guys, lastly I'm gonna play some Road to Glory for you guys, and I'm not pleased with what I got. I'm just not pleased. A neon will not help me hit Shattered. It has to be a pro. So guys, we're gonna play the rest of our Road to Glory bailouts, RTG bailouts, and we're not gonna use them. We're gonna save those for matches when they get tough. So we're gonna play this match. And guys, let me talk about something with you. So if you guys have not seen what's going to be happening Monday for Raw, let me assure you guys something. Let me tell you guys something. So there's going to be a thing called Raw Reunite. There's going to be a lot of legends at the show, including Stone Cold Steve Austin will be showing up. And yeah, Stone Cold Steve Austin will be showing up. And other legends like Shawn Michaels will be showing up. And Triple H will be there. Definitely. And I'm hoping that we see other legends like Ric Flair and maybe Diesel or Hulk Hogan, maybe. I don't know. Maybe we see we also see Stone Cold Steve Austin, like I just said, and we will see legends like Booker T. Maybe we might see Booker T. I don't know. It could be. I don't know. Definitely, I don't know. And we could probably see some other legends from the 80s and 90s. You could probably see Kevin Nash. People like the Hurricane, for example. We could see probably see the Deadly Boys. We could probably see legends from the 80s, 90s. I don't know the list, guys. I just know that people like Ric Flair, others will be there. So guys, the card that we just got was Connor O'Reilly, or whatever his name, Connor O'Reilly. I hope I said his name right. That was who we got. That's the second Undisputed Era member that we got. But I'm hoping that next pack we get something that will tear us to the next tier. That will carry us to the next tier. But I really don't know what to think of that pack. But I'm going to give that pack a 2. Because I really wasn't expecting a neon out of that pack. I was hoping to get something that was beyond my tier. Maybe a Shattered. Maybe something that was a pro to me. I really did not need a neon card. I really did not. I would have gave that neon card to a friend that really doesn't have a neon. If there was trading in the game, I would have traded that card for something that I needed. I really would have. No time to waste. I really would have traded it to a friend that doesn't have any neon card or is a low tier that really needs cards. That's something I would have did. I really don't know what else to say, but I really hope for the future of this channel I do hit Shattered. And a lot of you guys want to see me hit Shattered. I understand that you guys want me to hit Shattered. But I realized on the other video that I made yesterday, I did mess up on proing Jimmy Uso. I did mess up. I did see that. And I'm so sorry I did mess up. And we don't get everything perfect. Everything is not perfect. We may mess up in the world. We may not know that we pro'd it wrong, but trust me, there were some people letting me know that I pro'd it wrong and they play games. I did see that. And I watched the video back and I was thinking like, I must have been very out of my element when I made that video. I must have been really like bored or something. I just proed it all wrong. I really don't know what I was doing that night. Please excuse me for that. It's not my fault. I really just had a day right there that I really just couldn't put that on myself. I had to put it on myself, and I wanted to beat myself up for it, and I was thinking to myself, no, I shouldn't beat myself over the head for it. I should let it pass, because we don't get everything right. We may forget some things. We may not know some things. I just cannot see eye to eye with that sometimes. I cannot see eye to eye with when I pro a card. I cannot see eye to eye with people's comments sometimes. There was a comment on my last video that said I need to worry about getting momentum slots. And I told the person that I really didn't unlock any momentum slots because I really just don't worry about playing that game mode. I do not have that in my element anymore, if you know what I mean. What I do have in my element is me either playing the game or talking way too much. I always talk in videos to keep you guys happy and to keep you guys updated on what I'm doing. Because if I don't talk, I might end up not. I mean it. Not watch what I'm doing. Like, not proing the card right. I always talk before I do it. If I don't talk, I don't know what I'm doing. I always forget what I'm doing. And that's why I always talk in my videos. People be like, Evil, you talk too much in your videos. Why can't you just do a video where you don't talk? Because that will happen. That right there will happen. And I have to be aware of my mistakes. I have to watch what I'm doing. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. What? Dude, no. That was Peyton Royce, bro. We just got Peyton Royce, bro. Do I really need a neon female? Because I feel to you that I really don't need a neon female. For what reason do I need a neon female? That really makes a lot of sense that I pulled a neon female. But what do I actually need the neon female for? If I'm about to be shattered. And I pulled Peyton Royce. What do I actually need Peyton Royce for? Is there a reason I need her? Because I swear to you guys that I really don't need Peyton Royce. I should have pulled a pro off the board. And everyone knows that. And half the time I don't know what I'm doing. Half the time I pull cards that I really don't need off the board. And you guys see what I just pulled. Something I really didn't need. Like seriously, I didn't really need that card. It's a douchey move when it comes to pulling trashy cards off the board. That was kind of a douchey card to pull off the board, if you don't know what I mean. I kind of like had something to say about that side of my head, but I didn't want to say it out loud. Because you guys are going to be saying, Evil, why did you pull a card you really didn't need? I didn't need a neon female. I need a card that could cheer me up to the next tier. Like to be on that side with you. Keep it 100 with you. I really didn't need that. That Peyton Royce pull. To be 100 with you, I should have bought a Bro. Everyone knows that. Not Peyton Royce. If I pulled Seth, I would have been more happier. Because I have Seth. I didn't want Peyton Royce. I don't care about Peyton Royce. To keep it 100 with you. And also, I didn't need the card that I just got out of the fusion. To be 100 with you, I should have got a higher tier card then. Like I said. But as I pulled that, I was still smiling. I was like, what is this trash? I stopped and paused and almost started laughing. But the reason I did not laugh was because I knew it wasn't really. I would have laughed at that and I would have got like attention. I would have been like, comments would have been saying, why'd you laugh, Evo, at that? Because it was funny for me to pull something that I don't need in my tier when I'm about to be shattered. I'm waiting for the day when I pull a Finn. That's cat tier. And that would definitely make me shattered. And where's my cat pull from the fusion? I don't know. Because I do know that that's coming next. If I don't pull a Finn, if I don't get Finn, I will be very surprised. Finn is one of my favorite superstars right now. That's been IC champion. In the match with Shinsuke, since he lost, since Finn lost, he's still technically my favorite in WWE and SmackDown right now. And Seth is still one of my favorites too, although Brock is Universal Champion. I could say this all day. There are people that are my favorites right now, because I have the reason to say who's my favorite. I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon with people saying that Brock's their favorite, because I'm not such a Brock guy. I'm not a big Brock fan. And reason for that is because I just do not get on a bandwagon with people talking about Brock's a good champion. I do not get into that. I just do not get into that. And I try to stay out of that. And I try to stay out of the spotlight with that. I try to. People are like, Evil, why don't you be your own person? I am my own person with who I think is my favorite. Becky Lynch is one of my favorites that's holding the Raw Women's Champion, by the way. Becky's my favorite SmackDown Women's Champion right now. But that will change later too. Bayley won't be my favorite. I'm not much of a Bayley fan either. So if you guys are like, Evil, why don't you like Bayley? I used to like Bayley when she was in NXT, but I think her character right now, I'm really lost with how they're using Bayley right now. She's SmackDown Women's Champion right now, but I really don't find the urge for her to be a champion of the show anymore. I really don't find the urge for her to be champion. But I don't really think she needs to be SmackDown Women's Champion or Raw Women's Champion again. Because hasn't she already been SmackDown Women's Champion and Raw Women's Champion? Because I swear to you, there was at one point Bayley did become SmackDown Women's Champion before. And she also became Women's Tag Team Champions with Sasha Banks. I said Becky. I meant Sasha Banks. And she also became Raw Women's Champion when she was on Raw. Same for Charlotte. She's became SmackDown Women's Champion and Raw Women's Champion. All she needs to do is become Raw Women's WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. That's all she needs to do now. And also tie her dad's record for the 16th time. And also need to kind of time when she's Raw Women's Champion and SmackDown Women's Champion. I would love to see that happen, but I don't think her character right now, I think it's a heel. And I really don't usually cheer for heels, but I'm really not a fan of Charlotte either. I'm only a fan of people that are faces, and I'm also a fan of people that are. I'm also a fan of the club. I like the club. I think that AJ being with the club is kind of the best things, the worst things right now. But I thought AJ better off by itself was good until I saw what they could do potentially together. But as I'm saying, it's just not. Say for example, if James Bowman had his character against Jon Moxley. I'm not saying I would make a match against Jon Moxley if it was possible. It's that feeling you get when you cannot keep it going as a thing. You feel like you have the urge to say it, but it's not true. You know it's not true. When the person says, "Oh, Asuka is not being used on main roster. We think she need to go back to NXT." I see a lot of comments that say that Apollo Crews needs to stay in NXT. But I recently watched the episode where Apollo Crews was on NXT this week, by the way. I really don't get the reason why they can't just keep Apollo on NXT and just send Asuka back to NXT as well. And just send everybody else that's not getting used on main roster back to NXT. That's what I think. And I also think that if that was the case with James Bowman, if James Bowman was being used on main roster, I would also send him back to NXT in his own form as well. But I really don't think James Bowman needs NXT. I really don't think he needs it, because he's good on main roster. He's not being wasted in my Universal mode. I'm not going to give no spoilers away, but James Bowman is always being used each week. We try to put him in a show. We try to put him in the show. I'm like the Vince McMahon of the show when I'm doing my own Universal mode. But we could talk all day about that. But that is also for another video. By the way, that is also for another video. We can sit up here all day and talk about who's the owner of the Universal mode. I make my own Universal mode rules. I try to use everybody on the match card, not just one person every week. I try to use all the custom characters, all the characters that are there, and all the characters that are featured in my Universal mode. I might not get to every custom character. I might not get to every character that's there. We might have a situation where we can do a feud with that character, or we could do a championship run with that character, or we could do a Raw tag team run with that character. Yeah, that too. And we could also do a similar run with James Bowman and have him go up against, I'm just saying this as an example, we could do a run with him to put his title on the line against Mark Henry or something stupid like that. Or we could do a run with him to defend his title against Bill Bowman in a feud match. But that would never happen because we have to have a feud with another character for a while until we actually get up to WrestleMania. And then we test that feud out that I just said. But this is not a rumor. This might happen on the Universal mode. This may happen. What I just said. But it may not happen for a long time in the Universal mode. But the rumor is I will not be in my Universal mode until 2K20 happens. If they don't rebuild 2K20 soon, the Universal mode is only going to have like 20 episodes. Or we might think about 50 episodes or 30 episodes, something like that. But leave a comment. How many episodes would you like to see of the Universal mode in 2K19? I know a lot of you guys are like, Evil, Why are you talking about this? We don't care about that. I would think you would care about it. But some of you guys don't care about the universe mode, and you guys are only here for WWE 2K19. We're talking about a different thing. We're talking a little bit off of the. We're talking about off of the 2K, off of the WWE SuperCard topic. I understand that, but we have to talk about stuff to get better at it. We have to discuss stuff to get better at it. Isn't that the point? You have to talk with your fans. You have to try your very best not to get mad at that situation. You have to try to be nice to them and understand that with the person. You have to have kind of a chemistry with that person. You have to have a friendship, a best friend kind of friendship with them. You have to have that charismatic with them. You have to have that friendship with them. You have to have that charisma with them. That too. You can't have always that drive feeling on the videos and be like, oh, we are here today to do such and such. We are here today to do that, this, that. You can't be like that anymore on YouTube. You have to express your feelings, how you feel about it, and how you want to deal with it. How you want to come to them about your content. How you want to come to them in a video. Say, we are here today, for example, to play Road to Glory. And how many people would actually watch me play Road to Glory if I did play in a live stream? How many people would actually watch? Would there be anybody that would watch me play Road to Glory and talk? I think 1 out of 10 people would actually watch me stream and talk about it. I don't really know if they would. I'm just using that as an example as well. Because I think a lot of people love to see me play SuperCard because I get sometimes 5 likes, 6 likes on videos. And then I get 1 dislike for no ordinary reason. I'm a good person to watch when you're bored. Listen, I'm a good person to watch in general. If you're bored, or if you're not feeling happy, or if you don't have any friends to talk to, here I am. You could go to my channel and listen to my voice, and I reply to your comment if you have a comment to say on that term, or if you don't like something, I will reply to it. Oh, you don't like this? I could deal with that. I could try to deal with that. We have issues that we talk about. We have issues that we can't talk about. We have to keep them off camera. We have to run a certain character in universe mode off TV time. You have to run that person off the show somehow. And if we wanted to run James Bowman off show, we could do that. But there's no reason to run James Bowman off show yet, unless we don't do anything with his on-screen character. There's not a reason to run James Bowman or Bill Bowman off show because they're good characters. There's not a reason to. And I'm talking. I know I'm still talking off of WWE SuperCard topic, but I would love to just express myself and talk outside of that topic for a while, because I know a lot of you guys want to hear where I am in the universe mode. But everything that I said about James Bowman is not true. But if we wanted to, we could use them. We could do them off topic. We could write them off TV or something. If we wanted to, we could make him lose his Universal title against a mystery opponent that I want to handpick. We could do that. But I wouldn't think that's a good idea to write any custom characters off TV because they have their own kind of character. If you write them off, it might come back as Demon James Bowman, or they might come back as James Bowman a heel turn, or it might not be the Legend James Bowman no more if you return him as a on-screen character again. That's the thing I'm really worried about. If we start writing a lot of guys off TV, I have to worry about who's going to fill in for James Bowman, who's going to be there every day for James Bowman, who's going to show up and take James Bowman's spot, who's going to be the one to take a spot and be the universal champion. It's really to that point. Have we gotten up to the point where we actually don't need certain characters, or do you guys think there's a point to actually feature James Bowman anymore, or is it too old to actually keep it going? Or do you guys think that we shouldn't use James Bowman's name anymore, or should we just change his name in general? Like I said, you can sit up there all day and talk about this, but there's times and days where we have to end the video and we could get to talking about, we could run people's characters off TV. We could wait a second, what just happened? Yep, freak, bro. Oh crap, what just happened? You did not just see that. I don't know what I just showed, but we're not showing that again. The app is crashing. Hold on. I have to finish this episode, guys. I have to get back there. Come on, click crashing, dude. Like, actually, bro. Dude, unfortunately. It's been saying that when I first started to load this game up. Alright. I just want to end the video with the... Hold on. Come on. Dude, I like how it keeps crashing but for no reason. Yeah, guys, I think we're going to end the video right here. I don't have anything else I want to say, but this is all I have to say of not being on a SuperCard topic the whole time. If I had the chance to write off any character I wanted to, I would do it. If I wanted to, or if I didn't want to, I would kind of be the McMahon of the show. But I'm not a McMahon in general. I'm not a person to do that. If I wanted to write my own custom character off, I would do that. If I wanted to do it because of an injury, if I wanted to write off my SuperCard career, because I think if I wanted to write off my SuperCard content for a while, I could do that. And what would take its place, though, if I did it? But guys, this is the end of the video, guys. If you guys want to hear more of me talk, or if you guys want to hear more of me do it, like if you want to have me make a podcast channel and say, like, if you have an idea of having me make my own podcast channel, or make my own channel where I just talk about what I want to do for different shows, different things on the channel, let me know. If you guys want to just see me do it on this channel, let me know. If you want to hear some of my other ideas for the channel, let me know if you want to hear them. Guys, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, drop a like, check out some of the other SuperCard YouTubers linked down below in the description. Also, stay connected with me on social media. And guys, I have one more thing to tell you guys to check out. If you guys could check out a new link in the description, there's going to be a new link featured in the description. That new link is going to be tgn.us. That is /eBay4. That is going to be a social media made entirely for gaming community. This is only made for gamers, like myself included. This is made for YouTubers, Twitch streamers, anybody you can think of. But guys, that's it for me. Make sure you guys stay connected with me on social media. And guys, if you want to see more SuperCard, let me know about leaving a comment, leaving a like, and stay connected with me on social media. This is your boy eBay4, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, everyone.